probably need to turn that down. Welcome back, guys. Sacred Black Sheep 5555 with another reading. The decks we are using are the recently unboxed reincarnation cards, Awakening Far Memory. So please go check that out. We're also doing the deck of many things and the deck of many fates, as well as the Buddha Wisdom Divine Masculine. The tarot decks that I'm using are the Aquarian deck, or the Aquarian Tarot, and the Movie Tarot. I think for, I don't know, we'll use a deck just for me as well. So I'll probably open that up first. The song that's playing right now is Never Leave You, Uh-Oh, by Lumidi. And before that, Hey Ma was playing by Camera. So definitely someone definitely doesn't want you to go. Or maybe you don't want somebody to go. If you want me to stay, I never leave you, right? Uh-oh. But I'm not going to just yet with that. Let's go into this reincarnation cards. As I split the deck, we have India, Southeast Asia, and disease. So maybe there has been something going on in Southeast Asia with diseases. Alrighty. Oh wow. So we have greed and generosity, as well as seashore. 49 and 40. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Mesopotamia. Maybe in your past life, or maybe you were reincarnated in this life as a Mesopotamian. But greed and generosity is here along with seashore. You could be living by a shore. Either you're dealing with people that's being greedy, learning how to be generous. I was gonna say, I mean, you can't really learn to be greedy, so it's either people being greedy versus, who's being generous. Something is happening on the seashore, though. So maybe you also could be seeing how things are seeing the reality. Like, if this could be like one of those organizations, those charity things where they always try to make it seem like, oh, this is some very desecrated third world country and we need your money, right? You trying to be generous to offer them your money while they're taking the money and probably got it in some offshore account somewhere, living their best life. You also could be someone that is being that person, traveling shore to shore, being generous to people. But with the deck of many things, we have Faded Pictures now, playing by Case and Joe. We have Serpent. Oh wow, snakes around you, right? People being greedy. But it says one of your party members, chosen by the DM, is afflicted with a deadly, undetectable poison. Unless prevented with a wish, it will kill that character within a day. So whoever is being greedy, right, by the seashore, you pick your poison, right? You pick who deserves this. At the bottom of the deck, we have Jinn. Because I remember when I first got it, I called it Jinn, but after watching Miss Marvel, I realized the D is silent. A Jinn grants you audience with any one being. The djinn summons that being to your location for 5 minutes, then return where it came from. So shit. Ooh, wow. So now what I'm getting from this is, like I said, one of those charitable organizations. Someone's being greedy, and now they about to get bit. And it might be because it says this jinn, it brings in, grants you audience with any one being. So this could be something that's going to happen publicly. Like somebody literally might be like poisoned in front of a bunch of people. It may not be like nationwide, live on television, but it could be some type of charity event that's happening, and it's going to happen to somebody that's greedy. It might even happen by the shore. So there might be a charity event that's happening by the seashore, and there's that serpent ready to come in. At the bottom of this deck, we have, wow, the fates. Reality's fabric unravels us and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase an event as if it never happened. So shit. And we have Your Yell. And at the bottom, wow, Rogue. A non-player character of the DM's choice becomes hostile to you. The identity of your new enemy is unknown until they or someone else reveals it. So someone is undercover. So with this serpent, whoever this, so the shit. Uriel. I don't know if y'all can see that. But it says, you are cursed permanently. Take a -2 penalty on saving throws. Ritual Union is now playing. Wow. Yikes. So there could be some type of ritual going on by the shore, and someone's about to get poisoned. I don't know, because it says you are cursed permanently. Take a -2 penalty on saving throws. But it's with this rogue though, so maybe the rogue is trying to poison you, because they're the ones that's being greedy, and you're the one that's being generous. But you got this djinn here with this serpent though, so whatever it is that they're trying to do to take you out is just only going to backfire on them. So whatever kind of curse that they're trying to inflict on you, they're about to get poisoned. Ooh, right? So be careful what you're drinking. They might end up trying to offer you a drink or something like that. Be careful what you receive from people at this time. Especially if you're this generous one. You could be Mesopotamian in this lifetime, because these are the reincarnation cards. So you are probably reincarnated as a Mesopotamian. It's all about the money. Wow, right? Somebody's being greedy. Be careful who you're doing business with. Whatever this charity event that's going on, you probably want to shut it down, or weed out the roots, or or cut out the weeds before you produce it, before this event happens. Win or lose, yeah. Well, it says greed, possession, assets, fame, codependent with it. It's all about the money. So you could be working with somebody who's very codependent, and they need this money, regardless of you trying to be generous and giving it out. Somebody's trying to come in and take you out to get all the fortune. Win or lose, in it to win it, in it to lose it. My contract says so. Superhero or villain. Look, here we go with the air freshener going off. I'm gonna pull one more. At the bottom of the deck, the hammer. Could be someone you're having sexual relations with. It says intimacy, sex, hookup, wang wang, magic stick, throat baby, wop. So someone you're having relations with that's trying to take you out, or you may have had sexual relations, or they just could be wanting to have sex with you as well, then that's how they're going to get close to you. Be careful, because that serpent is there. I cried for you, King and Queen of Cups, and my feelings. At the bottom of the deck, child distractions. So it's definitely someone who's got feelings for you. But if you got feelings for, if they got feelings for you, I don't know why they trying to take you out. The fuck? Well, oh wow, it don't even fucking matter, because now this is giving me Selena vibes. So remember how Selena's, right? She was this big superstar, right? Overseas. Well, yes, because she was from Mexico, but she was definitely nationwide. And her best friend was behind her back stealing from her. And then when she found out, bitch ended up killing her. So be careful on how you approach this person. Maybe you shouldn't even approach this person. If you have any concrete evidence that they are stealing from you, or from this event, or from this charity, however the scenario goes, you might want to just handle it behind the scenes. You probably need to go rogue just as much as they're already rogue on you. You don't even have to confront them. Energy never lies. People do. So even if you try to approach them, they be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That could be so-and-so trying to redirect you. Be careful who you're talking to. It may be someone with a child. That's probably why they're doing this, because they need to feed their kids. I think, wasn't that her excuse? She was stealing money because she had to take care of her family, or something like that. Just be mindful. I'm gonna save the Buddha wisdom for the end. At the bottom of the deck, of the Aquarian deck, Magician. Someone's manifesting something. Someone's trying to be creative. This also could be them working behind the scenes, doing black magic, trying to poison you or something like that. Right? Because if that magician is there, then they're definitely trying to be clever about what it is that they're doing. Of course, it's not going to be no evidence. So again, with this poison here, they might try to poison your drink and then make it seem like, and then they're probably going to get you drunk. That could be another thing. They're probably just going to get you drunk so you can suffer from alcohol poisoning. But then they're actually putting poison in there, so it's going to look like alcohol poisoning. And it again, with this gin here, is going to happen in front of an audience. So be mindful. Oh shit. So those fell like that. Ace of Cups. There's that cup. Be careful. Just because it's maybe a cup of love, but that cup could be empty. What is this? I'll take these two. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Somebody with a child. This is usually a father figure. The authoritative, the authoritator. But this is also a boss as well. So it literally could be your boss in this organization that's about to set you up, that's about to take you out. Hierophant is the religious leader, a leader nonetheless. But you are a speaker, a public speaker too. But y'all better listen to me. This is a charity event, especially when you have this Hierophant here who is a preacher. You going around, you could be one of those missionary. This could be missionary work, and you're holding some event by the seashores, or again overseas. But it's going to be some event. You're the generous one while someone's being greedy. So it also could be someone telling you, hey, don't do this. We got to make sure that we have enough money for this, that, and the third. Blah, 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 blah. Let me take care of the finances so you don't have to worry about it. And this, that, and the third. Page of Wands, look at that. Someone's really being sneaky. But it's more so they're power driven. They're young though. Immature maybe. But that wand there is like they have some type of envy. Someone envies you. Either they could be younger, or that's just the energy that they're in. that's very immature. Be really pay attention to how people are treating you whenever you come across this video. Two of Swords. But it came up in reverse though, y'all. It's something about a blind decision. But the arms is crossed though, so it's blocked. You don't, I don't think you're open to making the decision. Because apparently, because you don't seem to, this cup here with this Two of Swords is someone that you love, or someone that you hold dear to your heart, but they're about to have you juggling. The Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, something about your thoughts. You really need to make a decision, and it may have something to do with whoever you love. Something about your work too. Ace of Cups, Hierophant. You're the giving one. You're the generous one. However, someone's trying to have you juggling. Or y'all could be juggling right now. Music Sounds Better With You is now playing by Stardust. Stardust could be something that they might be slipping in your drink. That could be the poison. Oh shit, that's like, cause now I'm thinking about like some type of drug. Stardust, isn't it like, I'm thinking about angel powder, which is like, is that coke? I mean, you can overdose on coke. Again, watch what you're drinking. Hierophant, whoever this religious leader is, whoever this public speaker is, be mindful of what is being offered to you at this time. Because even with this, right, you see the water in the background, it's like wavy. Like you really about to be going through some ebbs and flows right now. You about to be up and down on with your emotions. Because that's how you're gonna be feeling. Like once you take that sip, you're gonna be discombobulated, juggling, struggling, trying to keep up, but you can't. They can be like, oh well, how about you go get some rest while I take over? No. Don't even try to take that cup. I mean, they're trying to poison you. They're trying to curse you. There's a rogue agent in amongst you. What's the name of Among Us? Think about Among Us, that video game, and how I think I never really played I never played the game at all. But I think the game is literally about you. It's like a group of friends, like 4 of y'all, right? And you basically got to figure out who's the enemy within y'all, within your circle. But you got an enemy amongst y'all. But remember, it's someone who's very emotional about money, and they're in it to win it. Whether they're in it to win it or lose it. But you have to be more intuitive. You really have to pay attention to the snakes around you. Literally, you have a serpent there. So, and we also know about the serpent that ended up persuading Eve to eat the fruit. This is that same serpent trying to get you to drink from the cup. Temperance. There's those cups again, but it's 2 of them. Needing to balance. Someone could be working on something. You see, putting the cups back and forth. They're mixing up something. They working in the kitchen somewhere. But temperance is also about an apology, a reconciliation. But with this hermit, with this Hierophant and temperance, though, I don't know. We have the moon here as well, which is all about secrets. Things behind the scenes. So like I said, someone's in the dark working on some shit, and they about to come in and offer you that cup that they've been working on under that moon, in the dark, in the shadows. What's at the bottom? 10 of Pentacles. Exactly. They're trying to take this foundation from you, this organization, your job, basically. But this is stability. This is the family. I thought we was a family. No, we not family. We not family at all. You sitting here trying to poison me. Oh, look at that. 8 of Cups. It's about walking away. However, you got 2 moons here. So they was working night and day, day and night, night after night, I should say that. Maybe from full moon to the new moon to maybe the next full moon. So these cups keep showing up. Hot Hands is now playing. Somebody may have hot hands. That could be a significance. Whoever hands is hot, that's the one that's doing this shit in the dark. I know the song may be a little bit more intimate, more romantic, more sexual, but I'm not getting it from what I'm looking at from these cards. However, as I explained in some of my readings, sometimes the message may not be in the song, but the title itself, or maybe the artist's name itself could be a significance. So whoever got hot hands, right, with these cups, someone got hot hands on these cups. But isn't this also Shawshank Redemption? Someone's trying to make an escape. Somebody's trying to get away with something, right? Because then it wasn't, Shawshank Redemption was all about the guys being in prison, and they come up with this very strategic plan to get out and then meet up on the shore. I think, isn't that how it ended? Be careful. It could be a duo. Could be 2 of them. But we have 3 of Wands here. 3 of Wands is usually about waiting for your ships to come in. But someone's going to be waiting. Someone's waiting for you to die. They're waiting for this plan to get in motion. So they probably already have the potion set up, the poison set up, and they're just waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Bottom of the deck, the World. Look at that. The 5th element. So you may be a psychic. You may have some type of supernatural abilities, but with that World being there, and I'm looking at that Hierophant, that's you literally being out there. You are someone who is publicly known to the world. Oh shit, I might be talking to a celebrity maybe. Oh wow, y'all, wow. 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's being trapped, being stuck. It also could be a mental block, but it also could be someone being in jail. But we have the Emperor here and the 8 of Swords at the bottom of both decks. And we have the Sun right here. Isn't that the Sound of Music? Another movie about escape. But you know, they was escaping from the Nazis who were trying to kill them. It's time for you to make that escape. You are the Sun. We have the Sun and the Moon here, which is also about eclipse. So something is about to be eclipsed out. Maybe something could be happening by the next eclipse. I don't know. It's something that this is like we've already shit. The fates did show up. So this could be something fated. But fated in the way that they're going to still be trying to do this, but it can change once you understand, once you come to the realization of your story and how it relates to what's going on in your life. Because even if somebody's not trying to poison you, they're trying to take what's yours or trying to destroy what's yours. Someone's being greedy while you're the generous one. Remember that. But we have Leo and Cancer here as the major arcanas, and Sagittarius. Didn't I say accomplice? So again, you could be the Leo, and there could be a Cancer and a Sagittarius working behind the scenes trying to take you out, trying to get into your riches, or try to be a part of, or try to take over your charity, your organization. Because again, it's all about the money. They in it to win it or lose. And someone that cried, oh wow, King and Queen of Cups, that's a Cancer right there. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Let me do this. I'm gonna do 5 here with this, and then we'll pull my cards and then end it off with the Buddha Wisdom. Divine Masculine. So it could be a man that I'm talking to specifically, but that don't mean nothing. Well, I'm not gonna say that. It could be, this could be masculine energy. So even if you're a woman coming across here and you know you have a charity event, because look at there's a woman right here, the center of attention, the one that shines bright, that stands out, the magical one. But whoever this Cancer is, they're waiting for something to happen. As I split the deck, it says, I love you in personal boundaries. Yeah, you definitely need to set boundaries now. Deception, look at that. Someone's trying to deceive you. Fresh Off the Boat is now playing by Nelly Furtado. Seashore. So this could be, you could be traveling. It might be happening on the boat. Fresh, like as soon as you get off the boat, that's when you probably might drop, because they was waiting for you. Ooh, so it could be while you're traveling, and they know that you're heading to this event, and they're gonna try to poison you while you're on the ship. And as soon as you get fresh off the boat, that's when things are gonna start to happen. But you have regret. Oh, I never read Deception for you. Hidden motives, trickster, red flags, lying to get by. Someone's lying to you, sister, bro, and they're gonna regret it. It says disappointment, grieving, despair. I wish I didn't do that. Yeah. So it may not work all the way through and through, right? So you might, because if it already happened, you probably already drunk the poison, but it didn't kill you. It just only put you in the hospital. But when they do that, can you do an autopsy while they're alive? But when they do that blood work and they check out everything in your system, they're gonna find that it wasn't alcohol poisoning or whatever. It was some other shit, some other shit basically. All right, so these came out. It says sacral chakra, relationships, intimacy, control, pleasure, desires. I express my sexuality. Social media, stalking, watching, looking, Inspector Gadget. What you doing and with who? I cry for you, King and Queen of Cups. In my feelings and rage. So someone really got feelings for, somebody could be bipolar. Like 1 minute they love you, 1 minute they hate you. And then again, social media, you're recognized. You're a public speaker in some way, shape, or form. But it could be someone, right? And even if the event happened and you survived it, then it also could be that you may have been through some tragedies, and now people are going to be, because you've been through some tragedies with people who've been greedy in your life, and then now people from the seas or overseas, or let's say seashore, but maybe people overseas are understanding your story and they're going to be more generous to you. Without You is now playing by Lana Del Rey. Twin flame, yikes. You have my soul to infinity and beyond, my mirror, insane chemistry. Shit, I don't know if this is your twin flame, or maybe your twin flame is about to be deceived. Or it could be your twin flame that's trying to deceive you and they're going to regret it. Maybe they don't understand this spiritual awakening, this spiritual journey. That's probably why. It's that love-hate. So they do love you and they do hate you, but they don't even know why they hate you. Oh, because you're the sun. You're their light. You are the light while they are the dark. Wow, right? Sun and moon. So this also could be, excuse me, as I say that, but this also could be the beginning of your journey. I don't know, with that regret is going to be something that, yeah, it's like whatever they did to you is going to happen to them in some way. Wow. Someone really has the hots for you. It could be someone that you actually are in a relationship with. That emperor is there is also a married man. He's supposed to be the leader, however, or maybe you're the emperor, right? And someone is trying to take you out of this twin flame journey. Someone that you're having sexual relations with, and they're going to deceive you. Maybe you are talking to two people, but I don't know. Money issues. And then the child came up. So it's someone with a child that's going to deceive you, or trying to deceive you, but they're going to regret it. Especially if they're going to be like trying to offer you sex and then trying to steal from you. Like what? Because you're the generous one. Oh, right. Like I said before, this could be the beginning of the twin flame journey. So y'all may have a soul connection with each other, but y'all may not understand your past lives. You know, how y'all are brought back into this world. And it could be that whoever this moon is being tempted by the temperance. I can't even say that, because the temperance is supposed to be a temperance angel. So you could be connected to a Sagittarius and you're a Leo. And then whoever this Cancer is, this moon sign, whatever, they're the ones that's going to be deceiving y'all. So, wow. Right, because now I'm looking at the setup. Whoever this leader is going to be deceived by this temperance angel. So it literally could be someone that you look at as your partner. Your partner is going to betray you, but it's only because of whoever this moon is, working in the shadows. Someone's in their ear about you. But it's not going to be what you think. See, this is a setup. Wow. They're going to try to make it seem like, your twin flame tried to poison you, when it was really someone. It's not even that they were working together. It's more so like y'all working together in this organization, but whoever this person is working in the shadows is the one that conjured up everything, right? Gave it to the Sagittarius. I'm just going to use labels for a second, right? Gave it to the Sagittarius, and then convinced this Sagittarius. Selena is now playing. So, yeah. So the Cancer gave the potion or the poison to the Sagittarius, who's going to give it to the Leo. And then this Leo is going to think that that Sagittarius is the one that tried to kill them or tried to poison them, when it was really the Cancer. Not saying that those are the specific signs, but be mindful of your story. But it's going to happen in public. Wow, look at that. The golden child fell on top of the sun. You are a star. You are meant to shine. The chosen one, the privileged superhero, the leader. So they can't kill you. You are immortal. Especially if you're connected with God. Right? Terrifying. So whoever this religious leader is, you're protected by God. You are meant to stand out. You are meant to shine. What's at the bottom of the deck? It's all about the money. Someone's out here trying to get your money. So whoever this, and they're trying to, wow. So they're trying to get your emperor locked up and make it seem like that they was out to get your money. So your emperor is going to deceive you. That's sad, y'all. That's crazy. And this is why you're going to be juggling, or this is why you're juggling now. Think about that too. Two people, remind you. The Pentacles is also, it could be indicative of money, but think about it as two people. These are tangible things. These are physical things. So you're trying to balance, you're trying to juggle between the two. Shit. With this Page of Wands here, this could be somebody's child. Their child could be, I don't know if y'all have a child together, or this could be their child from their previous relationship. But if I'm looking at the Page of Wands, the Page of Rods with this Moon card, they're the ones in the shadows, and they're going to be the ones that regret it. Because again, you are working in your North Node, doing your duties for the world. And this child, this Moon child here, I don't know, I wouldn't even call it a Moon child, because the Moon childs are supposed to be one of the galactic children, right? The indigo children, star seeds and stuff like that. But maybe they're working in their South Node, and that's why they don't understand this whole thing. There's a twin flame connection here, and whoever this Page of Wands is, again, this is also, Wands is also about magic. So someone's definitely doing some type of spell, right? You are cursed. Someone's trying to curse you. Whoever is rogue. And it's funny because we have rogue here, which is someone in disguise, someone hidden. Oh, and who we have throne right there. Yeah. Someone's trying to knock you off your throne. I think I've said enough here. But they're trying to get your money though. Because they're the ones that's greedy. But they're still learning though. They think they have some type of knowledge of magic, but being a page, you only know but so little. Meanwhile, being the sun, you being the major arcana, they can't really, it's not going to work. Or it's going to work a little bit just so they can get this idea that they actually have power, but that's all about to get them set up. Like I said before, this serpent is working with the jinn. So if someone is about to offer you a drink, don't drink it and shit. Especially if it's from your partner, and you ask them, where did you get this from? Who gave you this? Or hopefully they tell you like, oh, so and so made this drink for you. How about you try it out? But like, you go and you walk with your partner to that person and you make them drink it first, and then you watch them you watch them make the drink or something like that. Yikes. Pulling my cards. Remember, gotta look at the camera so y'all don't see that I'm looking inside. But we want to make sure we shuffle it up. Oh shit, I didn't mean to pull that up. That's the... Alright. Oh, wow. Gin and tonic. Again, watch what you're drinking. So since I read that out loud, I'm going to keep that there. Gin and tonic. Cat Blocks is now playing by MIA. So somebody gonna be MIA soon. Once they find out that they plans is foiled. Ooh, these cards. They about to give it up. I can see it already. Wow, look at that. Narcissist. So someone's definitely think that they better than you. Greed and generosity. Narcissist. So if you're the given one, then they are the narcissists. So you're the more loving, nurturing, compassionate ones, while they're the selfish, self-absorbed one. Remember that. keep that in mind on whoever this person is in your story. But we have Benu, which is a deity or a god. But it says a solar and creator god, or a solar and creator depicted as a heron. That could be a significance. Well, we do have the sun here, so director. You could be a director of something. With that Leo there, with the sun card there, well, we have the leader. You could be, like I said, some type of charity event that you could be directing, producing, putting together. Or someone in that, or you could, or in that organization, it could be the director. So whoever you have as the director could be the one that's the narcissist that's trying to take you out. I'm sorry, I'm quiet for a second because of the card that just fell out. I have Scarlet Witch here, so someone is definitely doing some magic. Yikes, y'all, yikes. Anubis. Yikes, y'all, yikes. Anubis, god of the dead in the afterlife. His symbols are the mummy gauze fetish. I wrote that right. Yeah, it says fetish. Jackal flail. Their consorts were input in Nephthys. So like I said, if you're the son, you're the religious leader, the spiritual teacher, because it also could be spirituality as well. We got this Scarlet Witch here. But whoever it is that's all about God and being generous and showing love and compassion to to people, you have Anubis here. So whoever it is that's trying to kill you is going to backfire. Could be you could stay in California, or something is happening in California. Seashore, right? That's where California, they got all the shores and the beaches and shit. Could be some event that's happening in California where somebody might end up trying to get poisoned. We have Meskwaki, which is a Native American tribe. That could be your bloodline, and that's probably also why they're trying to take you out. Wyoming is another place. You could be from Wyoming, going to California for missionary work, or you could be coming from California to Wyoming. The people that you're working with, these might be the places that they come from. Just keep that in mind. They're out here though. Sobek, crocodile god. Pharaonic power, fertility, and military prowess. Renenutet is their consort. So you have three gods here. It could be three men. Or these could be, well, again, these are gods, so protectors. You got three gods protecting over you. And it's funny, we have the solar and creator. Sun, you have the sun here, so there's that solar. So you have the solar creator, you have the god, the crocodile god, and the pharaonic power. So it's that pharaoh, you're a king, gods and kings. And then you have the god of the dead in the afterlife. So even if you died, you're gonna come back to life. This is gonna spook the shit out of somebody, especially if they're doing magic. As if it's playing by Black. Mantu, falcon, god of war, and the sun. Here we go with that sun again. Embodiment of the conquering vitality of the pharaohs. Their consorts were Reatawi and Jinni Jinyet, I can't even say that, and Inuit. So more Egyptian gods are coming out. Atheists, whoever that Scarlet Witch is, that Page of Wands who's working in this moon, is an atheist. They're all about the money, trying to get your husband or your wife, whoever this emperor is, locked up. They're trying to set up your partner and make it seem like they tried to kill you. They don't believe in God. Well, you about to show them exactly what you mean about you about to practice what you preach. I will say that you really about to practice what you preach. Or it's not even practicing. This is it. You about to really show them what you mean when you mess with God's child. Because I stated in my other videos, he don't play about his kids. The star ain't here, but the sun is there. So he's watching over everything. And he got Bennu, Sobek, Montu, and Anubis all right there, ready to fuck whoever this is up. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all four corners of their life. And like I said, we have the jinn is right there, so it's going to be something that's happening in public. Doctor, shut the front door. We have Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, so you may need to check out the Multiverse of Madness as well. That's a key factor in what it is that could be going on. Because remember how, right, Wanda is supposed to be on a side, but yet she ended up going behind everybody's back to try to take out a child just to get what she wanted for selfish gain. It may not have been for money reasons, but it was still for personal gain. It was out of greed. Bip is now playing by Sophie. Copycat karmic clone. Look at that. Someone is in your midst, pretending to be you, wanting to be you, act like you, dress like you, talk like you. But all it is just their bad luck. They're bad news, and not in a good way. I'm straight but curious. Oh shit. Y'all figure that out. Y'all figure that out. Something about your eyes. So their eyes may stand out, or your eyes may stand out to them. But if it's not your eyes, then whoever eyes, it's something about their eyes. Pay attention to their eyes, right? Because they're a karmic clone. Could be a shapeshifter or a reptilian. But we have the serpent here, so be mindful of their eyes, how they communicate with you when they look at you, or how their eyes dilate. But we have masculine energies. So someone's working in masculine energies. Or like I said before, I could have been talking to a masculine this entire time. Someone's straight but curious about you. So I don't know. Somebody trying to be Doctor Strange. I don't know. Or maybe you're Doctor Strange, even though I was trying to make a pun innuendo. Right? So it could be someone that so it could be someone, because you're Doctor Strange and they trying to come off as Doctor Strange, but they really are Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is also good at making illusions, because if you watch that movie, right, when he go and visits her wherever she was at, she was over there minding her business, acting like she picking, trimming the trees or whatever. The next thing you know, of course they have a conversation and she gives up something. So be mindful of the conversation that you have, because they might end up giving it up. They might end up telling on themselves to reveal oh wow, that moon is there, right? To reveal themselves. And also too, right? Because remember, shit was happening. Doctor Strange, right? Because remember, America came around. Doctor Strange helped her out, and then he went to Wanda thinking that she was helping, that she was going to help, to come to find out that she was the one that started all this. So be mindful of who you're talking to, because the person that you're approaching that's trying to that you think could help you is the one that's going to try to poison you. I see right through you. Clear sentience. Yeah, clear sentence. Something like that. But yeah. Well, damn. Well, I mean, yeah, we got Doctor Strange here. You kind of see through them. You see it coming from a mile away. Madu, another tribe, another Native American tribe. Speaker, wow! Like didn't I say you was a speaker of the sorts? You're a public speaker, religious. You're probably teaching people about God on social media, even around the world. California, Wyoming. That's probably the people that you're reaching out to. Take Your Hand is now playing by Usher. Usher, right? Churches, and Usher, that Page of Wands, Scarlet Witch. He could be the usher in the churches or however this organization is. Either they're so someone that's a director could be an usher too. They're a beautiful liar though. They look good. They look pretty. But whatever comes out their mouth is bullshit. But again, you see right through the bullshit though. Once you figure it out, like I said, be careful in how you approach them. Because like Selena, they might try to take you, they're trying to take you out regardless. But I think it's better if you stay 2 steps ahead of them. So only approach them if you know you got, I say get a private investigator or have like backup or something. Moral oral. Oh, we getting right into it. We're already into it, but Moral Oral is a show, and so this basically could be in reference to that Page of Wands. Again, it could be the child, right? Because we're talking about religion and stuff like that. But Moral Oral is a young child, who is raised in a fucked up family, but they try to make it. It's like an illusion though, as this big happy family. But the dad is miserable, the mom is miserable, and Moral, he's just trying to be on the right side of God. Always trying to do things in the name of God. But whenever he goes to church and he gets these sermons, he goes out into the world thinking that this is how God intended for it to happen, for it to backfire and do damage. Page of Wands, Moral Oral. So they probably was trying to do something out of what they thought was for God, but they got the story all wrong and misconstrued. Probably took advice from their father, and then that's when they kind of, and that's how things end up going wrong. But no, it's not his. Well, it could be his father, because I think usually he either talks to the pastor himself or his dad, and then they give him this sugar down, this they sugarcoat whatever it is that Moral's really asking him about, and then they take that, and then Moral takes that, doesn't even take it with a grain of salt. He takes the whole damn bag of salt and then starts doing whatever he thinks is in the best interests of people. Drink more water, eat less junk. Drinking more water, or just drinking a lot of water. Just drink water, put it like that. Only drink water, and don't even accept anybody's drinks. But this is also, because with this Doctor Strange here, this also could be you just being connected, being intuitive, really gaining your powers, understanding the bullshit, right? You're seeing the bullshit, the clear sentence. So the more water you drink and the less junk you eat, the more your intuition will help you with this scenario, right? And how to handle it better. Because this is just bits and pieces. Right, this is a general reading. Everything may not resonate. So pick and choose what is more accurate or more on point to what you're going through in your life. But we have Hebramatolel, Pomo of Upper Lake, which is another native tribe. Oh wow. We have Cloverdale Ranchero of Pomo Indians of California. So California is definitely a double confirmation for something, especially with that seashore there. They're known for their beaches and shit. Homie is checking you out as well. So if it's not the son, then it's someone, either their brother or just their homie as well. But that Page of Wands is still someone being immature, still learning whatever it is that they're trying to manifest. But whatever they're doing with their intentions is going to backfire. But a homie is checking you out, so be careful. Among Us, remember that video game Among Us? And then we have Matole, which is again is another native tribe. So you could have well, you definitely have well, this could be a lawsuit, a court case. I mean, I don't think you want to sue the son or whatever, but I mean, you do what you got to do to protect yourself. Put it right. But Empty is now playing by Tommy Genesis, going back to the beginning, right? Genesis. But the song is empty though, so someone's feeling empty. And that's probably why they got money issues. And it's all about the money for them because they're so damn empty. They don't understand the true, they don't understand what abundance means. If you put your faith in God, you will be taken care of. But see, the thing about it is people don't understand patience. They don't know how to just go with the flow and trust that God got them. Don't forget, God is watching over the world, which means there's billions upon billions of people here. And, you know, he has favorites. No doubt about it, he has favorites. And he's going to put those who he favors first in the spotlight, getting to the money, getting to the bag, while the other people who aren't his favorites, and they're not his favorites for a fucking reason, because again, we have atheists here. So someone's an atheist, they don't believe in God, so that's why they struggling, dealing with a whole bunch of bullshit. Lying, stealing, killing, trying to get away with shit, setting people up. They have no morals. They have no morals, Oral. And now it's time for Doctor Strange to put Wanda in her place. Again. The fuck? Oh, so 2 came out. Well, I mean, we did say the homie was checking you out. But it says, as long as you have unwavering faith, you are a truth seeker. There we go. Keep that faith strong. That's what I say almost in every one of my videos now. Because faith without works is dead. If you don't believe in God, then you ain't gonna get shit for real, for real. Working in your ego is only gonna get you but so little. If you could see yourself in others, then who can hurt? Wait, if you could see yourself in others, then who can hurt what harm can do for you? Ladies' Room is now playing. Oh, Meeting in the Ladies' Room is now playing by Climax. So this is the climax. Somebody's, I mean, shit. You might have a meeting. Live in joy and love, even amongst the troubled and the unlovable. Look at these. Divine masculine. So I could, yeah, well, I mean, there's a divine masculine here that needs to get somebody in check. Because if you can see yourself in others, then who can hurt? What harm can you do? So you may see yourself in somebody. Well, that's probably why you got them on your team, because you see something in them. But you also see right through them too. They need to learn to live. Learn to live, or live in joy and love. really trust in God. I don't know who this person is, but they need to be changing. Their position needs to change within this group. I wouldn't say kick them out, but they need to page of wands. They're still a student. They have a lot of learning that they need to do, especially when it has everything to do with God. How are they in this religious group? Oh, I was about to say, how are they in a religious group and they're doing black magic, but it's usually the religious group that does the black magic. That's why that Scarlet Witch is there, so they could have the accomplice. Just live and love. Keep that faith strong. There's a snake around you who's trying to curse you. Or there's someone rogue trying to poison you. But we have that jinn here. And again, we can look at the jinn as some ghosts. I look at that as spirit. We have like what, three or four Egyptian gods here? Yeah, it was like, and then Anubis, Sobek. I feel like there was one more. I don't know, but there's at least about like 3 gods here. Oh yeah, 4 gods here. 4 Egyptian gods here. That's spirit right there. Protecting you, watching over you. Whatever is about to happen is going to be public. And if it doesn't get you, then it's going to get someone in your team, and they're still going to try to make it seem like it was your masculine that did it, or your masculine, or whoever this emperor is. They're going to try to get somebody locked up because they try and get your money, try to get you locked up, maybe, right? They probably might set you up. Just be mindful of who it is. But this is the end of the reading. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you liked it, subscribe. And if you're subscribed, if you're on YouTube, do those things. But if you're subscribed, please check out my playlist. I have new moon, full moon readings, as well as unboxing and flip throughs of tarot and oracle cards. And I also have my energy readings, which I call my PYTeas. You also check the About Me section as well for my Linktree links to all my other socials. And if you're on Twitch, please click one of those links above to my social medias, especially my YouTube, and subscribe or follow me, especially on my Twitter. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure y'all touch grass, drink lots of water, because drink more water, eat less junk. Probably need to take my advice, but junk food is like right, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you really want to be in sync, and when I say eat less junk, moderation too. So you can still eat, just eat in moderation, but drink more water. You need to have more water in your system than food, or at least junk food. So if you're going to be eating junk food, make sure you drink more water to really kind of dilute all that junk that's going in your system. Video games is now playing by Lana Del Rey, but right, touch grass, drink lots of water, and keep that faith. Because as long as you have unwavering faith, you are the truth seeker. Y'all take care now. I love y'all for real. Peace.